What makes some people rise above ordinary life and build something extraordinary? Why do some people achieve greatness while others, with the same opportunities, stay the same? It's not luck. It's not just talent. The truth is simple, yet difficult to accept. Those who dream big and work hard refuse to let life decide their future for them. They write their own story, even when the ink is sweat, sacrifice, and sleepless nights. Imagine a young man named Daniel. He grew up in a small town where everyone told him to be realistic. Don't dream too big, they said. Just get a job, pay the bills, and live quietly. But Daniel couldn't settle for that. At night, when others slept, he stared at the ceiling and felt his heart beating with ideas and visions that were bigger than his world. He didn't want survival, he wanted impact. And that is where every unstoppable life begins, with a dream so big it scares you. But here's the part most people miss. Dreaming big is not enough. Dreams are like seeds. You can hold them in your hand forever, but until you put them in the ground, water them, and protect them, they will never grow. Hard work is the soil that transforms a vision into reality. Without work, a dream is just a wish. Daniel knew this. So while his friends spent weekends at parties, he spent them building skills, reading books, practicing his craft. He was mocked for working too hard, but he understood something. Comfort now would cost him his future later. Psychologists have studied this. One famous experiment was the Stanford marshmallow test. Children were given a choice, one marshmallow now, or two if they could wait. The kids who resisted the temptation, who chose discipline over immediate comfort, ended up achieving more in their lives. Better careers, healthier relationships, even stronger self-control decades later. Life has always rewarded the ones who can wait. The ones who can endure discomfort today for a greater tomorrow. That's the core of working hard. It's choosing long-term greatness over short-term pleasure. Think about every world-class athlete. Michael Jordan wasn't just talented. He was the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Serena Williams didn't just swing a racket. She trained for hours every single day, even when no one was watching. Elon Musk didn't build rockets by accident. He read textbooks on physics and worked 100-hour weeks when everyone doubted him. Dreams alone would never have given them their life. It was discipline, sweat, and a refusal to quit that shaped them. Daniel faced failures too. He tried projects that collapsed, businesses that made no money, and he heard the painful laughter of people who said, "See, I told you, dreaming big is useless." But what those people didn't understand is this. Failure does not destroy you, but giving up does. Every setback Daniel faced became fuel. He didn't treat failure as the end. He treated it as feedback. And slowly, success began to take shape. What was once invisible became visible, simply because he refused to stop. There's a psychological principle called compound growth. Small efforts, repeated daily, grow into massive results over time. If you save a little money every day, it multiplies. If you learn one new thing daily, your knowledge doubles. If you put in focused work every single day, you transform your entire life. Daniel didn't become unstoppable in one night. He became unstoppable because, day after day, he did the work most people avoided. And here's the truth. You don't need to come from a wealthy family. You don't need to be a genius. You don't even need the world to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself enough to keep working when the world is silent, or even against you. Hard work is the one thing no one can take from you. It is the equalizer. It turns ordinary people into legends. So ask yourself, what dream keeps you awake at night? What vision is too big to ignore? Don't shrink it to make others comfortable. Don't lower it to avoid failure. Instead, raise your work ethic to meet it. Because if your dream is big, your effort must be bigger. One day, Daniel looked back at his journey. The same people who once told him to stop dreaming now asked him how he did it, and his answer was simple. I dreamed bigger than them, and I worked harder than them. That was the secret. Not shortcuts, not luck, not waiting for the right time. Just a combination of vision and relentless effort. And that is the choice standing before you today. You can settle for an easy life now and regret later, or you can sacrifice now and live a life so full, so powerful, that people will one day tell your story. Remember this truth. Dream big, but don't stop there. Work harder than you think you can. Push past your excuses. Push past the voice that says later, because greatness does not wait for the perfect time. It belongs to those who dare to dream and refuse to quit. If you want an unstoppable life, you don't need permission. You need discipline. You don't need luck. You need courage. And you don't need guarantees. You need faith that your sweat will write your destiny. So start today. Build the life that scares you. Work until your doubts are silent. And one day, you will look back and realize you didn't just dream big. You lived big. You worked hard and you became unstoppable.